ownership. It starts with a dream, a desire to compete, a goal to run with the elite, an affinity to build new friendships and share in the roller coaster of emotions that define the experience of being a thoroughbred racehorse owner. It is an opportunity to make unforgettable memories together with family and friends and share stories for generations.
This is definitely something my husband and I decided to do together, and we have really enjoyed spending the time doing this together.
I got into this business really to occupy my mind after my wife passed away, and it's just been fantastic. I've got my grandkids involved and my partners, getting my son involved in it a little, and we're just enjoying every moment of it.
Everyone comes to the sport with a goal: racing on Saturday afternoons, following the trail to Churchill Downs, competing in the classics, standing in the winner's circle at the Spa, winning races at Del Mar, being on the world stage of the Breeders' Cup Championships.
Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, in 2 years, I've gone to Saratoga and run on Travers Day. I've been to Del Mar, run on the same day as the Pacific Classic. The last Kentucky Derby, we won the 3rd race on Derby Day. So it has just been an absolute incredible experience for us.
No matter your reason for playing, the anticipation of the magical journey is always renewed every spring. The script of excellence was rewritten with a new cast this past year as the people and horses of West Point Thoroughbreds once again took their partners on magical rides from coast to coast.
The best moment was probably Successful Score's win at Saratoga. Anytime you can win a race at Saratoga, it's very exciting.
On the East Coast, the Rocket, Reread the Footnotes, dominated the New York bred ranks on Aqueduct's inner track with his brilliant speed and topped his winter campaign in the Holly U Stakes.
It's Reread the Footnotes, in control, in front, and on his way to win the Holly U's.
The West featured our veteran campaigner and multiple graded stakes winner, Awesome Gem, who as a 7-year-old earned his first Grade 1 title in the Hollywood Gold Cup with a determined stretch rally.
Awesome Gem moves through at the rail. He's got a chance to beat him. Awesome Gem, David Flores, Rail Trip second. Awesome Gem wins!
Awesome Gem went on to compete in his 4th consecutive Breeders' Cup World Championships contest at Churchill Downs. This all-time leading West Point money winner of over $2.2 million is still writing chapters for his partners.
Belle of the Hall now in front.
Belle of the Hall showed her heels to her competitors across Florida, Pennsylvania, and New York. She triumphed in 2 stakes and finished 3rd in the Grade 1 Test Stakes at Saratoga.
Belle of the Hall, a final surge from Catch a Thief. Belle of the Hall holds on.
The Del Mar Summer Meet belonged to Tropic Storm, a dazzling 2-time meet winner and victor of the Windy Sands Handicap.
A huge performance from Tropic Storm, who wins impressively.
This ultra-consistent warrior took his partners to the Breeders' Cup in November, capping off a remarkable comeback story of patience and perseverance. King Kanji started making noise on the lawn, breaking his maiden on the turf in New York before winning the Tropical Park Derby at Calder on New Year's Day 2011.
King Kongi ahead in front. Private Prize trying to hang tough. It's King Kongi and Javier Castellano, and they win the Tropical Park Derby.
The process to find these stakes winners is never easy. Countless hours of hard work, determination, and even luck play a part in every success story. Terry Finley, with over 20 years of experience finding the right athletes, leads a select group of advisors each season during the major sales. He teams with a trusted advisor, Buzz Chase, an expert bloodstock agent with a blue-chip record of success. Their strategy is to find the athlete and let the horse make its own pedigree on the track.
It's a science, of course it is, but it's also an art. And the key is you've got to integrate that science and that art to buy good horses.
I always get here probably 2 weeks prior to the sale and look at every horse before they breeze, and then my judgment is usually made up before they breeze. And if they breeze to my expectations, then you know, it makes it a lot easier for me to decide which ones to buy.
Like so many industries, the racing business is changing. The cycles are turning, and the thoroughbred owner currently has the advantage.
I decided that this was a good time in my life to get involved. First horse I got involved with was Cinco de Mayo Mio. and now we are up to 4 horses, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm here at the sale looking for another one.
So it is this positive change, the anticipation of writing more success stories for our partners, that motivates everyone at West Point Thoroughbreds each day.
Terry's a great guy. He works very hard, and he does a good job. He's on the job 24 hours a day. He's done very well. I mean, we've bought some good horses, and he's kept his people real happy, his clients, and it's just a good way to be in the game, is to, you know, be with people like him.
The Colts and fillies of the class of 2011 are preparing to begin their own journeys, to write their own chapters, to unlock their potential where it counts, on the racetracks across North America. The majesty, power, and beauty of the horse touches your soul. The anticipation of finding the one builds every spring, the one that changes your life and takes you to places you only imagine until it happens to you.
Awesome Gem moves through at the rail. He's got a chance to beat him. Awesome Gem, David Flores, rail trip second. Awesome Gem wins!
You seek and thrive on the anticipation of hope and dreams, that any one of them can take you on the ride of a lifetime. That's why you are a part of the gold standard in racing partnerships.